Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory. First video of the day. Yesterday I dropped 3 videos, which is the first time I've ever done that on this channel, so thank you so much for the support on all of those videos. And if you missed out on any of them, you're going to go ahead and want to check them out. We did a gameplay on Diamond Ilguskus. He came out yesterday, we did a gameplay on him. We also went ahead and bought Pink Diamond Glitch LeBron, Pink Diamond Moments Giannis for crazy cheap prices as well. So you're definitely going to want to head and go and check those videos out. And then we also did a video going through all of these new Flash players and taking a look at their stats and seeing who is worth it. So that was yesterday, but we come into today. So 2K have dropped a locker code for Shaq, so we're going to put that in and see what we can get out of it. And we're also going to talk a lot today about how to make MT and investments. Now, it's very hit or miss at the moment, but I think there's a couple of surefire ways that can guarantee you to make profit on cards. I'm not going to do it in this video. I mean, I might do it with a couple of players in this video, but I'm going to do another video today, which is going to be a gameplay on the Pink Diamond John Wall. So I need about 50k to buy him, and I've already got 50k to my name, so I can't go ahead investing just yet. But I'll probably buy that John Wall, sell him back, and then after I sell him back, I will start investing again. And then we're probably going to do a third video today as well. So today's going to be a busy day, so let's just jump into it. So with the limited time event, not quite as good as yesterday. 300 bonus MT for every challenge win, not great. Triple threat online, triple threat offline, and unlimited, again not great. New weekly agenda, and it's just literally exactly the same as last week. So we have got 2 dominations, which give us a bonus 1600 MT, which isn't too bad. I guess we can't really complain about that. And then we've got 1 unlimited, which again probably won't get done. But we're through 10 games of unlimited so far this month, or 10 wins in unlimited, so we're doing all right in regards to that. Now, triple threat offline. Yesterday it was the 2 times opportunity of getting the vault after every game. So I played, I think I played 7 games. The vault opened 9 times, I think, so 9 out of 14 times. Really not bad, but 7 of those times it was 1 token, and the other 2 times it was 10 tokens. So we did make quite a few tokens, to be fair. I think we were on 2, 3, 4, 9 yesterday, so we made 27 tokens, which isn't bad at all. But yeah, I wanted to get my hands on that Rex Chapman. Obviously, it might not ever happen. We might play the next 500 games and not get him. But I'm definitely going to give him a good try, and hopefully they do some more limited time events for Triple Threat Offline that gives me that little bit more motivation to jump into it. My team unlimited, we are 5-0, nearly 6-0. So the gameplay with John Wall will be us going hopefully 6-0, hopefully being halfway to getting James Worthy. Not bad at all. Happy with how quickly I'm getting through those games. And yeah, hopefully early next week we can have that done and Galaxy Opal James Worthy added to the squad. So my auctions, as you can see, we've got a couple of things listed here. Marc Gasol has gone back up in price. Yesterday it was like 50k, and I was like, I'm just not selling him for that. Now he's gone back up to about 70k, so I'm going to try and get him sold for 73. And I've also put in all of the Gerald Wallace's and Alex Caruso's into the auctions just to free up the auction outcomes down here, because we have got quite a few things that have sold. So my Diamond Giannis has sold, and then these were just little itty bitty players that were just in the club, and I didn't know why they were there, so I just went ahead and got them sold. And then we've got an Amethyst Shaq that I bought for 1000 MT. And he is definitely going to be the focal point of this video. So let's go ahead and drop in the locker code. I can't remember what it is. It is literally Happy Birthday Shaq. How did I not even remember that? I don't know. But anyway, this code either guarantees a Amethyst Shaq, like you actually get the player, or it guarantees you a Prime Series 2 pack or something. The one that the Pink Diamond Shaq is in, it gives you that pack. So let's have a look at what we're going to get. I would much prefer to get the pack because the Amethyst Shaq is selling for about 1000 MT. So it is the Prime Series 2 pack, and there is literally 1 slot for it. So I think that shows how many people are going to be getting that Amethyst Shaq. If we can stay to the right hand side, that'd be great. We actually go ahead and clutch it out as if we had a 1 in 8 chance of getting it, and we actually managed to get it. So that is pretty cool. D-Wade Series 2 Prime Pack. So let's see if we can be one of the stupidly lucky people who actually managed to go ahead and pack something out of this free pack. And we are not one of those people. We get a silver Doug McBuckets. Not quite the same as a Pink Diamond Shaq. So with this Amethyst Shaq, now I've just seen how many people are going to be pulling him from that board. That is just ridiculous. Yesterday, this card was selling for 6,000 to 7,000 MT. Now, obviously, now he's out in these packs or these locker codes, his price is going to have crashed. Let's have a look at the buyouts, see what the cheapest buyout is. So it's literally a buyout under under 2,000 MT, under 1,500 MT. Really? That is insane. Okay, so he is a card you guys are going to want to invest in. So one thing is this card is obviously ridiculously cheap, so there's very, very low risk in actually picking him up. You're not going to lose anything because I think he discards for 1,000 MT. So worst comes to worst, you're literally losing like 100 MT per card, which is absolutely nothing. And other than that, if we think back to earlier in the year, you had people like the Amethyst Paul Pierce that were on the locker code boards. There we go. So we'll start bidding on some of these and we'll see if we can get them for 1,100. Because if we can, that is unbelievable. It's barely over his discard value, which is just ridiculous. So I'll take myself down to about 50,000 MT. I think that should be enough to pick up that pink diamond John Wall. But yeah, going back to that Paul Pierce, he had a very similar situation. He was down at about 1,500 MT. And within a couple of weeks, he was up at like 10k. Now, I don't think this Shaq is going to do that because obviously before this locker code came out, he was at about 6k, 6 to 7k. So I think he can easily come back to that. So you could be making 5,000 MT per card. Now, obviously, it's going to take a while because everyone is going to have this card. And I mean everyone is going to have this card. Like, we have just seen how many slots there are on that board for a guaranteed Shaq card. Like, you don't even have to pack him. He's literally yours. So there's going to be a massive influx of him on the auction house. Why have you done that then? Why did someone bid 3,000 MT on that Shaq? That does not make any sense. But anyway, you can kind of see what you need to do for investments at the moment. I think this card, you are guaranteed to make profit. You genuinely cannot lose any money on this card. So today, which is the 7th of March, if you're on 2K, go ahead and pick yourself up some Amethyst Shaq cards. The other card I would recommend investing in at the moment is also from these, or not also, he is from these Flash 4 set, and it is going to be, oh no, see look, he's already gone up. Michael Ray Richardson, yesterday he was 3,000 MT, and it does look like he is already up at like 4,000, so let's take a look at him. God, there's so many Michaels. Michael Ray Richardson, no, hello? Okay, yep, you spell his name the different way. Of course you do. So he comes in. I mean, that one sold. I don't know if these ones are actually selling for this price. Let's have a look. So they're not. They're selling for about 3,000 MT at the moment. But yeah, yesterday you definitely could have got him for around 2.5 to 3,000 MT. Now you're looking at over 3.5. Now you're probably looking at over 4. Okay, wow. So if you guys took my advice yesterday and invested in some of this guy, then you'd be making some profit already. But I definitely do think that Shaq is the guy to invest in at the moment. Did we win any more? We haven't. So we're being outbid at 1,100. We might have to push it up to 1,200. But even so, that's still such a good price to pick this card up for. It is hard to believe. All right, so let's go ahead and discard these shoes. Ball handling and interior defense, probably not great. And standing dunk, again, not great. So we made some massive purchases yesterday. If you guys missed out, we made some massive, massive purchases. Now, first off, we went ahead and picked up the Moments Pink Diamond Giannis. We paid 120,000 MT for our card. 120k, and as you can see, he's selling for 230k at the moment. That one does have a 3-point shoe on it, so chances are our one will sell for a little bit less. Let's have a look at the 4-hour mark. Are there any up? Why is it always when I want to sell cards? There's been so many listed in the last half an hour, so don't really want to sell him at this point in time. We come down here to the other cards that I'd like to get rid of. Galaxy Opal MJ is over. Well, he's back at around 250k, which is great, and I definitely think now is a good time to cash out on him. That one's got a bit of 250k already, which doesn't make any sense. And again, we come over to 4-hour mark. And again, what is it? Why am I always so unlucky when I look to list a card and there's been like 10 in the last like 2 minutes or however? That is crazy. And the other card that we invested in was the Pink Diamond Glitched LeBron, who we have made such a profit on. It is hard to believe. 200,000 MT we paid for this card. 200,000. And he's now selling for 330. That is insane. We come again to the 4-hour mark. There's been one in the last 10 minutes. There's been 2 in the last half an hour. That's not bad. So we might wait a little bit longer and then try and drop him in this window right here. That'd be pretty good. So yeah, I do want to get these guys sold just because I'm going to make so much profit from them. So much profit. And realistically, do I need them in my squad? Not particularly. MJ obviously can come out. T-Mac can go back to the 2. Paul George can come back to the 3. And Rudy Gay can come off the bench at the 3 guard. And then Russell Westbrook can come back in at the starting lineup. And Jeremy Lin can come back in at the backup point guard position. So we're really looking good. Now, I do want to check out the price of Moments, Bam Adebayo, because I do want to buy him back. And I did think that his price might have come down a little bit, but it looks like he's still at 75,000 MT. I don't really want to pay more than 70k for him, not going to lie. He is an incredible card, so I do want to have him in the squad, especially as a backup over Moses Malone, who I don't think is great. And speaking of a card that I don't think is great, that Ilgauskas yesterday did not impress me in the slightest. He is currently selling for around 38-ish K? No, about, okay, we'll say just under 40k. So yesterday I sniped him for 18,000 MT, which was such a W, it's hard to believe. And then I sold him off for 40k, so I made 20k profit on him whilst getting the gameplay as well. But he was so slow, he was just not it at all. Now the John Wall, like I said, I'm going to be picking him up, going to be doing a gameplay on him in the second video of the day. He does look really nice, very similar to Westbrook, but obviously it just comes down to what his release is like and whether or not he's going to feel better. And then the Galaxy Opal AK-47, still selling for under 250,000 MT. Like, what? That is insane for a card this good. And I've seen mixed gameplay on him, DBG's gameplay, and his release is really nice as well. So, I mean, this card is just utterly unbelievable. And you just can't get better. Look at those defensive stats. 98, 99, 98, 90, 92, 93, 90, 90, 90, 92, 98, 98, 99. Like, this card is just so good. And 39 Hall of Fame badges. Unbelievable. And he's got the height. He's 6'9", obviously, at the small forward position. That's perfect. At the power forward position, maybe a little bit undersized, but he definitely can play that position. So if we do pick him up, obviously, if we go 12-0, that brings us into a little bit of a dilemma in terms of the squad. So we actually won 2 of those Shaq cards, so very nice. We're up to 4 in terms of investments on Shaq, and I'll definitely recommend you guys do the same. So Galaxy Opal James Worthy is exactly the same position. I think he's exactly the same height as well. So we'd be having James Worthy, who's obviously an untradeable card, so he'd be coming into this squad first. So where would he fit? I'm not too sure. I mean, I love my Lamar Odom. I don't really want to get rid of Lamar Odom, but I think out of the cards I've got, he's probably the one that's going to have to go. Like I said, these 2 guys will be sold off, but that won't really change the small forward, power forward positions. I guess T-Mac can move to the 2. Yeah, like I said, then Paul George up to the 3. Rudy Gay off the bench. Will James Worthy be a massive upgrade over him? Will AK-47 be a massive upgrade over him? Bearing in mind that Rudy Gay cost us 35,000 MT, and even at the moment he's selling for a significant amount more. He's not selling for 89k. I refuse to believe that. He is like 60k, which is still a massive profit that we can make. We can make a massive profit of Paul George as well. We paid 110 for him. He's nearly at 200k. Wow. So I don't know what to do. I feel like just selling everyone and just having genuinely millions and millions of MT in the club. That one's selling for 270k next. Has that one got diamond stuff on it? It's got a diamond contract on it. Yeah, just having millions and millions of MT, because hopefully we'll get 350k for this LeBron, because we've got a diamond shoe and a diamond contract. Hopefully we can pick up around similar for Giannis. No, not similar, sorry for Giannis. About 250k for Giannis. That would be pretty nice. 250k for MJ. What else have we got? Like 200k for Paul George. 200k for this T-Mac. I mean, we've just got so much MT. It is hard to believe. So let's have a look at John Wall. See if we can go ahead and pick him up. Like I said, second video of the day will be gameplay with him. Let's have a look at his cheapest buyout. So I did think he'd be significantly cheaper than he is. 47k right there. I don't know if that is a snipe or not. I'll probably find out in a second when it's disappeared. So he does sell for about 50k. And it looks like there's a lot of him up at the 50k mark as well. But yeah, last night he was around this same price. And he really has not come down. 45k right there. So yeah, that 47k definitely was not a snipe. So 45k, and there's a lot of them just been listed at that price. So is that a good price or not? Do we think it's going to come down even further? Probably is, to be fair. So just having a look at the active bids at the moment. So let's try and get this one for 44,000 MT, a little bit lower than what we could have sniped him for. We've got a bid of 43,000 MT. I'd probably take that. Even if he goes down a little bit in a value before I sell him back, we're not going to lose too much realistically. We might lose a couple of thousand MT, but that's not really a problem. And we have been outbid. Okay, so it looks like 45k is basically his price. We'll just have one more look and see if there's another one on a bid coming up. If not, we'll go ahead and just pick one up as a buy now. So we've got this one right here. Oh, I hate how it does that. Why does it take my MT if I haven't won the card? That doesn't make any sense, 2K. That's not a thing in any other game. In FIFA, it just gives you the money back automatically because it knows you've been outbidded. Anyway, enough moaning. Let's go back here. Let's go up to 44,000 MT once again. And let's see if we can get... Okay, so, yeah, wow. Okay, so I don't think the people in the active bids section know that he's selling for so much or for so cheap in the buyout section, so we're just going to go buyout. And again, knowing my luck, the 45k ones will have gone, but fingers crossed they are still going to be there. So we'll bump this up just over 45k, and we do have still quite a few up. So they've all got one contract. They're all exactly the same. So let's go ahead and pick up a pink diamond, John Wall. Welcome to the squad. So I'll go over his stats and everything and proper gameplay with him in the second video of the day, like I said. But for today, we will jump into a game of Triple Threat Online with him. As you can see, this is the squad I use in Triple Threat Offline, when you just need one guy who can score, and then the rest of them can just be bronze cards. Obviously, we're not going to run with that going into Triple Threat Online. That would be a big mistake. But again, we just want to have some fun, so I will take my fun card in here, which is the Diamond Zion Williamson. Absolutely love that card. And then we will bring in our Giannis as well, just for a little bit of height on that defensive end. So let's see what John Wall can do in a quick game of Triple Threat Online. And like I said, the main gameplay with him, which will be on Unlimited, will be coming later on today. Alright, we have found an opponent. Let's hope it's not a try-hard, because I just want to have some fun with this new card. Throw a couple of alley-oops to Zion. Just enjoy myself, really. So this guy also has John Wall. He's also got Big Z, and he does have Gerald Wallace. So a very nice squad. Ilgauskas is painfully slow, and his vertical is really bad. If you watched the gameplay yesterday, or if you haven't watched it, go ahead and check it out, because that was basically my review of him. Very, very slow, very bad vertical, and it really did show. Like, his rebounding really was poor. So let's make sure we can't let him get going from three, because he is very, very potent from deep. We got quite a few deep shots on the green lights. He's missed that one though, but Gerald Wallace has just chucked that one completely out of bounds. You hate to see it. I don't think this guy's too happy about that. Alright, so this guy's just sent me a message saying he is a big fan, so massive shout out to you, my guy. Hopefully we can have a good little game right here. I would prefer it if you want ball, but don't worry, we can just burn around you with John Wall. Look at the speed of John Wall right there. Okay, you absolutely love to see that. And let's make sure we get back here in a good position, and we cover everything right here. John Wall, get back on John Wall. What have you done there? What is wrong with the players switching in Triple Threat offline? Offline? Online? I have no idea. But yeah, John Wall felt really quick there. He literally danced around. I don't really like his crossover, not going to lie. Not too much of a fan of that. We're going to kick this one out to Giannis. He's going to get a full white, and he's going to get that one to go. Now, John Wall only has gold dimer, I believe. It's not at the Hall of Fame level, but still, gold is very, very nice and usable. Let's just make sure we are covering off everyone here. Let's make sure we cover off that pass, because surely he's got to pass out of this, because well, maybe actually he's going to be able to back us down. But we do have Hall of Fame Intimidator and Hall of Fame Clamps, so we are going to be doing pretty well on that. Up to John Wall, inside to absolutely no one, because no one wants to alley-oop it, even though we've got Zion Williamson and Giannis. None of them wanted to actually come in and get that. That is crazy. John Wall with the inbound steal right there. You love to see it. We're going to go outside to Zion. Don't step out of bounds, Zion. Good lad. And again, we'll try and find John Wall. We've got him. We're going to step this back. We haven't taken a three yet. Oh, actually, we have, but I missed it. I mistimed it very, very badly. Let's go for a screen from Zion. Let's try and get him lost in that screen. We've actually got him lost completely. It's a full white from John Wall, and he's going to break that one slightly late on the release. I'm not too sure if I'm a fan of that release, to be fair. Gerald Wallace can definitely shoot from deep, but wow, look at that speed of Gerald Wallace. That guy is so good, and that card is a cost. That card costs like 10,000 MT, which is a joke. John Wall has just posterized Gerald Wallace. What a dunk that was. I love that animation when they kind of go on the side. That looks really good every time. And yeah, let's make sure we get back on the defensive end right here, because this guy is obviously half decent, and he goes right by us with John Wall. We definitely need to make sure we get some contact on that. He does have Hall of Fame clamps, I'm fairly sure of that. So if you do get hit by him, you are going to be stopped in your tracks. Let's just do some dribble moves right here. Get back for three. Green light from Limitless. Very nice indeed. He does not have Hall of Fame Limitless. I'm pretty sure it is just at that gold level, but still, gold is plenty good enough. As look at Giannis getting the steal up to John Wall. Can he posterize himself? No, he can't. He gets blocked. He went for the fancy 360. I probably should have just taken a normal dunk, but where's the fun in taking normal dunks in Triple Threat Online? There's no fun in that. John Wall with the assist down to Giannis, and he gets that one to go and puts us up by 4 in this one. So let's see if we can get a dub. I think we're on board number 4. He's actually got a lot of space right there, but didn't take the 3. He gets the ball back, which is a bit of a pain, not going to lie. John Wall inside, back outside, one more in the corner. Look at the ball movement to Zion for 3. Oh, I've bricked it again. Where have my releases gone? And he's got the step on us with John Wall, and our John Wall can't stop his. What is wrong with my releases today? This is my first game of the day, to be fair, so I guess that is always going to be a little bit tricky. We're going to kick this one out. He's going to come over again. Zion Williamson in the corner. It's another full white. It's another brick from Zion. Oh, this is painful. And John Wall is coming in. He didn't actually pass out, thankfully. We get that one over to John Wall for the mid-range. And I was going to say, if we miss that one as well, it would have been an absolute travesty. So thankfully we hit a shot finally. We have missed so many shots in a row there. It is ridiculous. Let's make sure we get back on people. Giannis was a little bit late on the contest, and he goes ahead and he hits his white. So fair enough. I mean, how have we missed so many full whites? Oh, it's painful. John Wall all the way to the rim with the between the legs. Very nice indeed. So this one is going to come down to the last couple of possessions right here, that is for sure. If we could get a stop right here, that would be fantastic. Oh, he's taken the stats back 3, and he's made it again. It's another white, so he's hitting his whites. I'm not hitting mine. I would very much like to hit a three-pointer here, but this crossover from John Wall just is not the one. Outside to Zion. I swear to God, Zion. Finally, he hits one. And John Wall gets the playmaking takeover. Now, as long as this guy doesn't hit a 3, we should be good. So I'll put that on no 3s. And we've left Ilgauskas wide open. So thankfully, we managed to cover that one off. He's going to come in the paint. If he does, if he gets a 2, it's whatever. But we should still be able to be a pogo stick down there. Hall of Fame pogo stick is, of course, very, very overpowered. John Wall against John Wall. John Wall gets a steal. And John Wall is going to end this game right here with the off-the-floor bounce. And John Wall came through in the clutch right there, finishing the game off. Very nice indeed. So shout out to Taylor, my opponent right there. He said he was a big fan. I asked him to on-ball because he was off-balling to start with, and he did play on-ball, and it was a very good game in the end. So John Wall looking pretty nice, have to say. At least I've got a little bit of experience now with his release, so hopefully for the second video of the day when it's dedicated to John Wall, we can actually have some really nice shots going down. Let's have a look at the board. I think, like I said, we're on board number 4, so I think we get 2 ball drops, but realistically, not expecting too much. 2 tokens, or 200 MT. Not bad. Alright, so we managed to get one set of the 2 tokens. Not bad. The other one somehow managed to hit the MT slot right on that far left side, which is a little bit annoying. But anyway, there we go. That is John Wall done. What's happened down here? D'Angelo Russell has sold, and we've now got 5 Shaqs ready to go, which is awesome. So, let's get into some comments before we get out of here today. So Sam says, what is a good shooting guard for around 30 to 50k that isn't Lance? Because I already have him. Then someone comes to mind straight away, and that is the Diamond Vince Carter. I think this guy is cheap, and he is. Look at that, 35k, probably 30k for a card this good. I mean, this Vince Carter is still unreal. Obviously, he's not on the same level as Galaxy Opal Brandon Roy, but I'll tell you what, 13 Hall of Fame badges, including range extender and quick first step, gold clamps, 30k for a Vince Carter. Go ahead and pick him up. You will not be disappointed. Alright, next up, Alberto says, I don't know if we should believe JD with investments because they always turn out not happening for the most part. It's rare that they do. Love the vids regardless. So thanks for the shout, Alberto. I think this one is a good one. I think this is a good one. Don't forget, I've had some big success this year with investing. Chauncey Billups, the Miles Bridges, who else was it? Steve Nash as well, made massive MT off of all those guys. The legacy ones are still sitting on them. I still think they are good investments. And then we've got Gerald Wallace and Alex Caruso. We can have a little look at Caruso's price right now. I don't think Gerald Wallace has changed at all. So Alex Caruso, I always bought them all up for under 2,500 MT. Let's have a look what he's at. So he's over 3k. So there we go. We could make a little bit of profit on these Alex Caruso cards. He's about 3.5k. So we can make 1,000 profit on each of those cards. It's not much, but it is still better than nothing. So that shows that that investment is paying off. And this Shaq one, I'll tell you, is an absolute no-brainer. Next up, Dash 2K says, Diamond Ilgauskas or Diamond Bam. Diamond Bam every day of the week. Every day of the week. He is fantastic. I can't recommend this card enough. And Ilgauskas was so slow, and like I said, his vertical was really bad. I would definitely not recommend him at all. Next up, Chimpy says, I bought John Wall earlier for 45,000 MT. Should I sell now or keep? It looks like a good card, but I don't know if it's worth keeping hold of him. I think he is a very good card. I think he's probably going to go down in price a little bit. I think he will probably go down to about 40k. These packs are out for the next 3 days, so I reckon it will come down a little bit, but I don't think you're going to lose too much if you do just want to use him in your squad. I.I says, who should I invest in right now? Just watch the start of the video, and I've gone through everyone that you should have invested in. Next up, James says, are you going to get the glitched Giannis? Absolutely not. I do not have the MT to be able to buy that card. 800,000 MT. That is unbelievable. So definitely not. I'm not spending that much on one player. No chance at all. Icenag on you says, John Wall Pink Diamond or Russell Westbrook Pink Diamond. I'll be able to tell you in the second video of the day. So if you want the answer to that, come back later on today. And then the final comment of the day is going to come from Archer, who says, hey JD, was just wondering, I have 110,000 NT, who should I get as a new shooting guard and point guard, or should I open packs? Never open packs. You can pick up either the Pink Diamond Westbrook at the point guard position, or the Pink Diamond John Wall, both of them very similar prices, very similar cards. And the shooting guard position, as we've just seen, Diamond Vince Carter is dirt cheap, so go ahead and pick him up. If not him, then someone like the Pink Diamond Buddy Hield, who has gone up a little bit in price, to be honest. He was about 50k yesterday. He's recovered up to about 65, so that is still 60k, still dirt cheap, so go ahead and pick him up. So that is going to be it, guys, for the first video of the day. 3 uploads again coming today, so it's going to be a busy one, so be sure to come back later on. As usual, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.